I love playing games in the Legend of Zelda series, but I also love collecting Zelda merchandise. From official products to fan-made crafts, there's a lot of gems to be seen. In this series, I'll be discussing some of the most interesting and exciting Zelda merch from my collection. To kick this series off, we have a rare toy, a promotional item, and a limited edition exclusive. So let's jump to it. I was way too young to buy my own toys when Ocarina of Time came out, but now that I'm a little bit older, I've managed to grab a few classics from that era. This piece of Zelda and Impa on their white horse is one of my favourite figurines. It was created by Toy Biz and released in 2000 as part of a set with Ganondorf and Link on their respective stallions. For a piece more than 20 years old, the detail is pretty incredible. Zelda moves at her arms, elbows and hips, allowing for some flexible poses. The colours in her outfit match up really well with her official art, aside from the red in the jewellery, which isn't a big deal. However, in this set, Zelda plays second fiddle to Impa, who is the main attraction. The Sheikah warrior has a lot more movable parts and a really cool lever on her back that swings her arm. Her colours are slightly off, with the toy's armour more black than blue and the hair more teal than white, but it's still an awesome piece. The two sit perfectly on the horse, which has its own neat details, like the well-defined legs. I don't know of any other white horse merchandise, so I'm pretty stoked to have it in my collection. I just need to track down the rest of this set. Next up, we have a rare Wind Waker Baton that was available at the Symphony of the Goddess tour. Beginning in 2011, this concert showcased the best in Zelda music, travelling across the world to perform songs from our beloved series. At these shows, you could purchase this baton, which I did when I first saw the concert in 2016. The iconic instrument from the GameCube Classic is an amazing item. Unfortunately, this replica can't control the winds, but it's still a nice piece to have on the shelf. It's incredibly consistent with the in-game model, right down to the curvature at the base and sides. I've never taken it out of the box, so I can't describe exactly how it feels, but it does seem to have some decent weight. I'm glad that the packaging uses the better Wind Waker art because I just love Link at the front alongside the main heroes, with Ganondorf lurking in the background. If you haven't heard the music from this symphony, then go check it out. There was a CD released alongside Skyward Sword way back when, but you should be able to find the soundtrack somewhere on the internet. The last item for today is a special piece that came with the limited edition release of Breath of the Wild. I don't think any of us could have predicted how impactful this title would be on the gaming landscape, so I'm very thankful to have picked this up when I did. The statue features the Master Sword thrust into the ground alongside a silent princess. The brown colouring and slight dents in the sword give it the appearance of being used and rusted. From a distance, the blade and flail look incredibly sturdy, but they do bend upon closer inspection. But don't let that put you off, it's still a great quality item, and I do hope for the Tears of Kingdom release we get an equally awesome statue. And that concludes the first edition of the Hyrule Bazaar. Do you have any of these items in your collection? Or are you looking to obtain any of them? I want to hear it all down in the comments. Being the first video in this new mini-series, I'd love any feedback, whether that's a comment, a like, or even a dislike. I'm planning to do one of these videos once every few months in between larger projects, so it's not too long between uploads. So reading between the lines, that means there is a big video coming soon to the channel. A video that I've not seen any other Zelda creator attempt, so make sure you subscribe with notifications on to be ready for that one. But whilst you wait, why not check out this dungeon making video from Majora's Mask? And as you do, make sure you stay safe and stay kind. I'll catch you next time on the Hungry Heracross.